Dear Mrs. Whiteside, thank you for your time spent and your willingness to answer a couple of questions based on your experience as an employability manager for the Stelling University. What was the impact of the Alumni Mentoring Program on the engaged participants, mentor, mentee, and the university?
The Alumni Career Mentoring Program was an extremely beneficial experience for everyone involved. Feedback received from participants was, in the main, very positive each year that we ran the programme. I would say that the specific impact for students was that they had the opportunity to connect with an experienced professional, someone who had been in their shoes and was willing to help advise on how best to prepare for the world of work. I'm also aware of a few students who managed to secure an internship directly through their interactions with their mentor. This then opened up potential graduate options for the student to explore, as they had been given an opportunity to showcase what they were capable of in a professional setting. For mentors, many indicated their motivation was to give something back and feel that they were making a difference to the students that they had been matched with. The programme provided a framework to achieve this, as well as offering individuals an opportunity to develop their own mentoring skills, which could then be transferred into a working environment and support future progression into leadership roles. The impact of this initiative for the management school and wider university was twofold. The programme was recognised as being something which could enhance overall student experience, which in turn would have a positive impact upon student satisfaction surveys and associated league tables. It also provided a mechanism to maintain stronger relationships with our alumni, many of whom still regularly engage with the university through a range of other initiatives to this day.
What is the mentoring added value to the graduate students' transition from the university to the employability and job performance?
One of the key aspects of the mentoring programme which adds value is the development of professional networks for those students who got involved. Some of these mentoring relationships which were formed through the programme have continued, with participants remaining in contact with one another. This ongoing process of mentoring will undoubtedly have further supported the students' transition into graduate employment and beyond. Also, with a focus on the provision of career insights, the mentoring programme aimed to provide students with either a match with someone who was currently working in the same industry or type of role that they had expressed an interest in. This enabled the student to gain a greater understanding of potential career options within that industry, as well as specific information relating to what their mentor did on a day-to-day basis. Where a match of this nature was not possible, the focus of the mentoring relationship related more to the sharing of transferable skills such as CV development, interview tips, as well as industry insights, all of which directly support student employability.
What was the rate for both graduate students and alumni that participated in the program in comparison to the total number registered in the management faculty?
The number of students participating in the Alumni Career Mentoring Programme was always relatively small in terms of the total number of students within the management school. At its peak, we had 37 mentors and mentees matched during an academic year. The programme was run as a co-curricular activity alongside student studies, and it was never our intention to roll it out for all students, as this initiative was one of many which the school offers in order to provide students with opportunities to engage with alumni and industry representatives. These other initiatives include networking events, guest lectures, career insight panel sessions, and consultancy project work. The programme last ran formally in the format I describe in 2019, when it was replaced with an interactive online platform called the Sterling Network. This platform offers a more flexible approach to mentoring, as students can ask individual questions of participating alumni and business friends as opposed to entering into a formal mentoring relationship, something which was sometimes a little daunting to less confident students. I strongly believe in the benefits of mentoring and actively encourage students to sign up to the Stirling Network and reach out to existing participants who are willing to help them. I hope you have found this overview of the Alumni Career Mentoring Programme at the University of Stirling Management School of interest to you going forward. Thank you.
Dear Ms. Macmillan, thank you very much for your time spent and your willingness to accept answering a couple of questions based on your experience and the mentoring platform in the Stirling University. Please tell us a few words about the Stirling Network platform. What is the rationale behind introducing and launching the mentoring platform?
The Stirling Network is our new online mentoring and networking platform for the whole Stirling family. We welcome alumni, students, friends of the university and staff to sign up and get involved. The university has run several effective, impactful mentorship schemes across our 5 faculties, including Lynn's excellent programme in the Stirling Management School. We were keen to build on this by providing a more flexible route into mentoring that allowed us to increase the numbers participating, both as mentors and as mentees, and to enable alumni around the world to get involved. We can our alumni community internationally. We have over 93,000 alumni in 170 countries. Additionally, the expanded capacity means that we can now facilitate mentorship for our alumni community, enabling them to benefit from peer-to-peer mentorship. This international dimension is hugely valuable for students and early career alumni looking to gain perspectives of those living and working in other regions, or for our international students who wish to engage with a mentor in their home country.
Have you evaluated the student appetite for mentoring using the platform?
The platform is launched as a collaboration between the Alumni Relations team and the Careers and Employability Service to benefit both our communities. The Careers team continue to lead on the student engagement aspect, but we work closely together to make the platform effective. We sought the views of students prior to implementing the Stirling Network, and this highlighted a demand for mentorship. The feedback from students who participated in the faculty-run mentorship programmes was also used to inform the development of this platform and to gauge the impact that mentorship was having. We've continued to engage with students throughout the implementation and early stages of the programme, and I often co-deliver sessions to students with my colleagues in careers to discuss the ways they can benefit from engaging in mentorship and how this platform enables them to achieve their goals. At present, we have 2 students collecting feedback and reviewing the platform to support our engagement goals and ensure student voice is heard. One is an undergraduate psychology student who is collecting views across the whole institution, and we're also working with a postgraduate student to ensure the specific needs of our postgrad students are met, given that they are with us for a much shorter period. Their findings and the ongoing feedback we collect from student and alumni users will inform the development of the platform.
In what extent have you accomplished the alumni participation in the mentoring programme through the Alumni Engagement Office?
We are fortunate to have a hugely generous alumni community who are keen to share their knowledge, experience and advice with current students, and we've seen an increase in this over the last year in response to the challenges created by the pandemic. Many of our alumni benefited from mentors and guest speakers when they were students, and there's a real desire to pay it forward. Additionally, mentorship is a really powerful CPD and personal development opportunity, and we're keen that our alumni can engage with this upskilling. Mentors learn leadership and coaching skills, develop their empathy, and by engaging with people at the start of their careers, they gain new perspectives. Even the most experienced people can benefit from new ways of doing things, and we see this very much as a two-way street. The introduction of the Stirling Network encouraged more alumni to volunteer as mentors, increasing the pool of mentor volunteers we have and increasing engagement with our alumni community. We support our alumni by providing best practice resources and guides on mentorship and being on hand to answer their questions. I recently supported our housing programme with their mentorship scheme. This is a very highly regarded programme and we had lots of talented alumni volunteer to get involved. This enabled them to stay connected to the latest developments on the course and to support the professionalism of the sector. Alumni recognise the important role of mentorship in promoting professional values and behaviours. Mentorship is one of the many ways our alumni continue to connect with the university, and it's a method which is hugely valuable for both students and for alumni.
Dear Mr. Kasparek, thank you very much for your time spent and your willingness to accept answering a couple of questions based on your experience as a mentee in the Alumni Mentoring Program of the Stelling University. What was the driving force for your decision to participate in the program as mentee?
One of the main forces driving my decision to join the mentoring program was a lack of experience and knowledge of the real job market and its expectations. Simply attending classes and submitting coursework does not make one aware of what employers really look for. As a consequence, this had an impact on my lack of confidence in what could be my value added in the job market and for the potential employer. I saw mentoring program as a solution to that. By joining the scheme, I wanted to extend my network, get out of my comfort zone and build up my confidence and proactivity. In addition, having a mentor gave me a chance to talk to professionals in the sector I was interested in. Such connection extended my knowledge beyond academia and also provided me with better outlook on what's currently happening in the business world and sector I wanted to join. As a result, I became more oriented in the field and more confident with respect to what I can offer to a prospective employer. In turn, this experience allowed me to perform better in classes, but especially during job applications and interviews. Finally, it should not be forgotten, mentoring scheme taught me how to build connections and network with others, which nowadays is a crucial skill.
What is the mentoring added value to your transition from university as a graduate student to the job environment?
Mentoring had a huge value added in my transition period. Firstly, it gave me a confidence that I was lacking when applying for internships and entry-level jobs. Furthermore, it allowed me to build my professional profile and stand out from the crowd, as competition for the newcomers in the job market is huge. In the transition period, via mentoring, I was able to work on my CV, cover letter, as well as build my LinkedIn profile. Thanks to that, my applications looked more attractive to potential employers and were structured in an easy-to-read format for recruiters, which for sure enhanced my chances in the job environment. Finally, thanks to talking to my mentor, I knew what to expect from my first days on the job. I was also aware of the potential expectations of the employer towards me in the first days of employment. This all really helped to make a good impression, which we can do only once.
What exactly is your mentor contribution to your effort overall?
Mentor's contribution to my overall effort was tremendous. I have no doubt that having a mentor allowed me to succeed in my professional life. Mentor helped me to prepare myself for entering the professional world. My mentor achieved it by showing me how much various skills which I learned at the university are needed and valuable in the job environment. In addition, mentor helped me in preparing my CV and cover letters. Also, during recruitment process, I had a full support through making mock interviews, which helped me to prepare for the real ones. At the end, it was one of the keys to my success.
If you could change something in the mentoring program itself, what it would be?
If I could change one thing in the mentoring scheme, I would make sure that the pairs mentor-mentee are constructed based on the interests of mentee and experiences of potential mentor. I believe that mentoring is about mutual exchange, and if the pairs are matched based on that, they can both benefit from it. Mentor, because he or she has access to a pool of fresh ideas with up-to-date state of academic knowledge, while mentee has an access to a person that can help him to enter a particular sector. For example, by providing mentee with hints and tips that can be useful for a particular sector or company. I believe, thanks to that mutual exchange of experiences and knowledge, can be inspiring and beneficial for both sides. I personally know cases where mentor-mentee were matched based on other criteria, and both parties did not take out the most of such cooperation.